It's official, y'all. Ekitike is a Liverpool player. Sit back. Let's chop this up for a minute. Hope everyone is cool. We happy? Let's find out.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Good afternoon, good evening, or maybe even good morning, wherever you're watching around the world. Hope you are all good. Hope you're blessed, and hope everybody is doing well on this Wednesday evening. UK time, that is. It's official, y'all. It's official. Man like Ekitike is officially a Liverpool player. Let me just bring up the official page to share with you guys. Mitch, bounce, brother. Liverpool agreed a deal to sign Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt. Liverpool FC have reached an agreement for the transfer of the forward, subject to international clearance. I think that's literally the only thing now stopping it from being like, they're not just saying agree the fee, you know what I mean? Like, literally saying complete the signing. But everything else is done. I think that's just a formality. The 23-year-old has successfully completed his medical and agrees personal terms of the res, allowing him to fly out to Hong Kong to join his new teammates on their preseason tour of Asia later this week. So obviously, yeah, he's a Liverpool player. It's done. Ekitike arrives in Liverpool after 1.5 seasons in Germany, having initially moved to Frankfurt from PSG on loan. I mean, we don't need to go into all the other little details there. We know how it is. But he is officially a Liverpool player, people. There you have it right there in the kit. Ain't it crazy? Another week and he would have been putting on an Adidas top. Because obviously we've got the Adidas deal that's happening in a week's time. So that's actually funny, isn't it? He's in a night kit, and then in a week's time he'll be in an Adidas kit. Are we gonna be? Is this what we're gonna be doing now? We're gonna be calling him Hugo Boss from now on. Is that what we're gonna be doing? One of my favorite designers. Alex, we don't want to do this, my brother. You know it's all love. You know it's all love, but we don't want to do this. We really don't. First of all, Arsenal haven't signed a world-class anybody. And secondly, don't get carried away now. Learn from your mistakes. Arsenal. If there's any other Arsenal fans in the building, which I'm sure they are, learn from your mistakes, people. Learn from your mistakes. You look, gas up yourselves every season, and it always ends the same. Just calm down, all right? Calm down. Calm down. Well, it's all love. It's all love. Big up yourself as always, B. But yeah, people, how are we feeling? It's a week removed from when we officially got the news. Obviously, it's been bouncing around a lot, right? All of this kind of like, is he, isn't he? Is he, isn't he? And obviously, we've got all this Isak stuff hanging around, and now the Guehi stuff's coming out. I mean, even with the Guehi stuff, let me just see if anything new has come out recently, because as far as I know, it was only a little bit earlier today when it came out and it said apparently Guehi is pushing for the move. Crystal Palace have said it's possible, but Guehi is just worried they're pricing him out of the move. They want like about 45, 50, and because he's only got 1 year left, nobody wants to pay that. So it's interesting, but look, this Ekitike stuff, I'm not even going to be annoyed in terms of like the Isak stuff anymore. I like Ekitike. He's a good player. I think he's going to do well for us. And this is a good signing. It is. It's just a little disappointing that we didn't get the Isak stuff, but who knows? Who knows? That Isak stuff doesn't even look like it's over with. So we'll have to keep watching that space, because I tell you what, if we get them both, then we're cooking the shit out of this league. I mean, we're going to cook this league anyway, right? But if we get Isak and Ekitike, because here's my thing, right? And big up everyone in the chat who's asking where I've been. Big up yourselves, guys. I was just taking a little bit of a hiatus, you know what I mean? Just a little tired, a little rundown. But I'm back, as you guys know. I was back earlier on this morning with the Arsenal game, which was it's kind of enjoyable game. The Arsenal game earlier on ended 1-0 to Arsenal in full time. Arsenal lost in the penalty shootout. Can anybody actually explain to me what that penalty shootout was about? Is it for like points, right, or something like that? I remember there's like that weird little thing they do in the preseason. I can see everybody saying we're gonna be getting Isak. Yo, I've been manifesting Isak for weeks now, bro. Do you know how difficult it is to manifest over the cow curse? It is incredibly hard. So I'm trying my best, people. I'm trying my best. You know what I mean? No shade, Cal, if you're watching. I'm trying my best. It's a hell of a curse, man. It is a hell of a curse. I'm trying to overcome it. But no, this is about Ekitike. He is a Liverpool player. But to just pivot to the Isak thing in case, you know, it does happen or whatever. I'll be honest with you guys. Do you know what I think is going to happen? And I don't know if you lot are going to agree with me or not. What I personally think is going to happen is we get Isak, and Ekitike is going to be the one who actually replaces Diaz. We just had to sign him before Diaz left because the Diaz stuff is taking a long time and Newcastle were trying to get him. I've got a feeling we're bringing in Ekitike to be the cover for number 9 because obviously he's capable. I've got a feeling we might be bringing him in to play left wing. I don't know, guys. I think we might be bringing Ekitike in to play him left wing and play Isak down the middle. And then obviously we got the option of Cody, who's our boy already, who we know has already, like, you know what I mean, proved himself. So we've got that option if it didn't work. But because of the pace that Ekitike's got, I think we want to just have a rapid fire, technically gifted, can take players on a drop of a dime type of front line. So it would be Isak, who can take people on for fun. It'll be Salah, who's the most creative forward in the league, a goal-getter, an absolute machine, the king. We've got Wirtz, who's the best number 10 and the most creative player in the league now, playing behind. And then Ekitike, who's a dribble master, playing on the left with pace and can finish. Obviously, he's not like some well-rounded, unbelievable finisher, but he can finish. And he's a brilliant dribbler. His skill set is taking people on. I'm not going to lie to you. I've got a feeling that's what we're going to do. I really do. And then obviously, if we needed to rest Isak or whatever, we can play Ekitike down the middle, bring Cody in, play Cody off the left. I've got a feeling that's what we're doing. I really do. So I think Ekitike is going to play multiple different roles within this team. So even on that note, it's a great signing. It is. It is a great signing. I'm trying to make it an isolated thing and not worry about the Isak stuff right now. It is a good signing. He's a very good player. He's very technically sound, great dribbler, very young, raw talent. I think once Slot gets a hold of him, puts him under his wing, he's going to turn him into an absolute monster of a player in the Premier League. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, man. I really am. I'm really looking forward to this one. And if we end up with them both, oh yeah, even Wirtz, big up Josh. We can play Wirtz wide left as well. If need be, Szoboszlai back in the 10. You know what I mean? But the options, the rotation would be beautiful between the front 4. If our options are Cody, Isak, Ekitike, Mo, and Wirtz. If those are the options, that is a brilliantly fluid. Do you know what I mean? The only thing is, none of them can play right wing. And then Mo goes to AFCON. But we've got Frimpong. It's not ideal, but we do. We've got Szoboszlai. It ain't ideal, but we do. These players are quick. They can play out wide. Maybe Slot can change around the system a little bit. But we have options. We really have options now. And if we complete that signing of if we complete that signing at Isak, it's done. It's absolutely done. Absolutely done. Hey Royce, big up yourself. You know what, G? It took me a day or two also. You know what, Royce? The crazy thing is, I was never like against Ekitike. I was more just annoyed that we weren't getting Isak. It was never about Ekitike. He's a good player. It was about not getting Isak. And I'm keeping myself right now in a position where I'm thinking, keep your spirits up. Isak's still happening. Isak's still happening. Keep your spirits up. It's still happening. Now, the alternative, I can see a couple of people big up the people who were talking big up the people who were talking about Rodrigo. That could happen too. It could be Diaz has moved on. Then we bring in Rodrigo. Ekitike does play down the middle. Rodrigo becomes a left winger. Rodrigo can also cover forward. He can also cover right. There are people who would tell you that Ekitike and Rodrigo might make more sense for the squad than Ekitike and Isak in terms of like Rodrigo's flexibility throughout all the different positions. So you never know. You never know. You never know. But I think one thing for sure, two things for certain, we probably will bring in one more player because at the moment, Diaz is going, Nunes is going, and we can't only have 4 forwards, right? Because that's all we'll have. In fact, we'll only have 3 because I think Chiesa is going as well. Chiesa was left behind for a knock. Doesn't seem like a good thing to me. I think he's gone. Pimp. Pimp, don't give me a joke, G. But yeah, man, I am happy about this. I think Ekitike is going to bang. I do. I don't know if I would say he's going to light it up immediately, but whether it is straight away or whether it's in the long term, I think he's going to end up being a very good signing for Liverpool. I'm happy about this one. I am. So we're gonna have to just watch this space and see what happens. Will it be Rodrigo? Will it be Isak? I'm sure it'll be one of those. I'll be very, very, very. All right, Johnny B. Hey, don't get me started on that Belieber, bro, because Belieber's the one. I know our midfield is good, but if we brought Belieber in, man, that would just be the icing on the cake. My days. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna bring in a midfielder now. I think we're gonna put Soboslai back in the pivot, and then that will be our midfield. But yeah, if we leave the transfer window of only 4 forwards, that's not a good look, right? Chiesa goes, Nunes goes, Diaz goes, and then that leaves us with Cody, Mo, Ekitike, and who's the other one? Shit, no, it is 3. Fuck, yeah, it's only 3. If the other 3 go, if Chiesa, Nunes, and Diaz go, shit, we've only got 3 forwards. There's absolutely no way we can only have 3 forwards, right? So if those go, which it looks like they will, I think the only one that could possibly stay out of all of those at the moment is Nunes. And the reason I think that is because I don't think anybody is going to match the valuation that Liverpool want. I think Chiesa will go. I've heard a couple of rumors that Chiesa's got a few suitors in Italy. The latest one I think was Atalanta. I'm not sure how true it is, but yeah, Atalanta want Chiesa. Apparently, it could be around maybe £10 million. So therefore, it pretty much just be we getting back what we spent. But Nunes, I think Nunes is the one that might stay just because I don't think anybody's going to meet the valuation. The club said they want 50 million plus for Nunes, and I don't think anybody's going to pay that, apart from maybe Saudi. But I don't think he wants to go. I mean, there's even rumors now that it's the last bid coming back in for Diaz, right? By the end of this week, Bayern Munich will have given Liverpool another offer. Apparently, this one is going to be 80 million euros, which is around 69 million pound. I think Liverpool say yes to that because apparently Liverpool just wanted 66 mil or more. If we don't accept that, then Diaz won't go either. And I'll be happy with that because you lot know already I want Diaz to stay. I don't really like the idea of Diaz going. Diaz is my guy. I think Diaz is proven. Diaz is a top baller, best left winger in the league. And whether you think you can upgrade on him or not with Rodrigo, I just don't see the need to sell Diaz. But if he wants to go, what can you do, right? Like, apparently it is actually him. He feels hard done by because he hasn't been offered a new contract. So he wants to go. I can't even be mad if that is what it is. Same with Ibu. If I find out Liverpool have underpaid Ibu, I'm going to be mad at the club. If I find out that the club offer both of them good deals and they both just wanted to go, then they're rats. It is what it is. We'll figure it out when we go. But at the moment, let's forget all of that and just concentrate on what's important. And what's important is we make sure we get maximum value and we bring in the players to replace them if we do. And I do not see a world where we only go into the season with 3 forwards. That is absolutely ridiculous. That would never happen. So we're at least going to buy 1 more player. Maybe 2 even, because you really need 5 forwards. Let's be real. You need 5 forwards. You can't play a front 3 and only have 4. That's just one substitute. Can't do that. Can't believe that. Hold on, what's this? Konate to Real Madrid is absolutely unlikely to happen from Radio Marker. What, in terms of this window or in general? Because I don't know, man. All the people talking about Ibu to Real Madrid are the Spanish papers. And if it was real, I'm sure one of the English papers would have picked it up by now, or even one of the German publications. You know what I mean? Like, ain't it a little bit weird that everyone talking about is from Spain? I don't know. I don't know what to believe. You know what I mean? But Ekitike, through the door, people. It is official. 69 million, rising to 79 million with add-ons. I think those add-ons include things like league titles and stuff. So if we end up paying 79 mil, who cares? It means we won everything. You know what I mean? So I ain't even bothered at all. We get if Ibu signs a new deal and we bring in Guehi as well, yo, don't even get me gassed, people. Don't even get me gassed. Let me bring up some of these ones, some of these super chats. Big up West Coast. Says I'm out of works this season. We're cooking. Big up yourself. I like that little wordplay there. Big up yourself, G. Big up Red Indian. Big up yourself, G. Says Isak, if he joins LFC, will be confirmed tomorrow if he doesn't travel with Newcastle on their tour. But Forest think we want and need. Oh, sorry. But first, I think it said first. I'm sure that's first reading in it. But first, we need a centre back before Isak. I get what you mean. We need both, though, G. We actually need both. I think it's very important that we sign both. We need to have cover. It can't be only Joey who's covered the centre back because we know that he does have his injury issues. We have to bring in a centre back. But we also need to bring in another forward because we're going to be losing so many forwards. So I think they're both as important as each other, to be honest. Big up yourself. John, as always, says big up Drift. Hashtag 21, you'll never walk alone. Big up yourself, as always, John. Hope you're doing well. Right, the Arsenal fans really are out. You lot really think that Gokeres is going to bang, innit? Oh, man. Reality's going to hit you lot so badly. It's going to be fucking glorious to watch. I'm not saying he's going to be crap. I'm not saying he's going to be a flop. But those numbers you think that's going to take you to titles, that ain't happening. I watched Arsenal today. I get it. It's only pre-season. But you play the same way. I literally watched today. First game of pre-season. It was all about corners. It was all about crossing. It was all about sideways passing. How are you just magically going to change the way you play because of one brother who ain't even that great on the ball? So it ain't even like you can involve him. He is a run in behind and shoot player. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I mean, you're saying, what's Ekitike's numbers? Ekitike's not coming in for numbers. He's coming in to just add. Don't you know Salah is our numbers guy? And if you don't know, now you know. You know? We have a Florian. I mean, a real number 10. So it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. We got Cody, who's a goal scorer. We got goal. We spread the goals out. So it's all right. I understand why Arsenal fans are happy. You finally got a number 9 after 7 years, I think. First time you bought a striker for 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. Arsene Wenger buying Aubameyang 7 years ago, I think, was the last time Arsenal actually bought one. So I get your excitement. But come on, man. Gyökeres is. Don't look at the numbers. Look at the whole situation. He's not world class, and he's not. It's all anyway. I'll let it play out. Arsenal, you never learn. You would have thought giving us that guard of honor would have been like a bit humbling, but apparently not. But it's all love, and Arsenal probably will be our closest contenders as well. I'm not gonna lie. So it ain't like I'm underplaying it. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We will see. Big up Jay as always. Says big up Drift, posting my first YouTube video tomorrow. Hey, big up yourself, Jay. Everybody, make sure you go over and show some love. I'm sure everyone in the chat knows who Jay is by now. So go and show your love, man. Big up yourself, Jay. Hope that goes well, man. All the best, bro. All the best as always. Yeah, this Guehi stuff as well, guys. I just want to touch on that before I leave you guys as well. I'm trying to see if I can find anything more on it, because I did see something earlier on that was talking about the Crystal Palace situation in terms of like they don't want to let him go, but he's kind of pushing for the move now. Let me see if I can find it. No, it's going to be a bit difficult now. I did have it saved on my phone somewhere. I'm not sure where I saved it though. But yeah, we will see, man. We will see. It's going to be very interesting. Very interesting what we do from this moment on. Nah, there's no way. There's no way. We can't just say AFTV, my bro. We actually have to know who. Because I know them all over there. Who? Who do I have to message to confirm the stupidness? Who said it? Who said it? Oh, all the Arsenal boys saying Ekitike is a scrub, is he? Okay. Oh my days. Oh shit. It's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be so funny. I can't wait. Oh, it was the whole channel. They did a poll. Wow. Fucking hell, the whole fan base. Jesus. It's all right though. It's all right. It's all right. No, Alex, you're right. 80 million, 79 million. It is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. But this is the market now, man. The market's crazy. The market is crazy. Big up our Twitch gang in the building. Big up Ants. Would you let PSG take Rodrigo if they gave us Doué? 1,000%, my bro. 1,000%. I would take Doué over any of the wingers in the world right now. Any of them. 100% G. Big up the Twitch gang in the building. If we had Desiree Doué to add to this Liverpool team, oh my days. Oh my days. That would be insane. That would actually be insane. But nah, they're not letting go of Doué. They know Doué's the future. Like, Doué is literally the future. You get what I mean? Like, they're never letting Doué go. Doué is, yeah, man. PSG have absolutely dropped gold on that one. Oh, so they would never let him go. But I would, if it was a guarantee that it would happen, I would. But then that would mean that Rodrigo will be playing on the right, and Rodrigo don't want to play on the right. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think that would happen. Death row contract incoming for Doué. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they put him on some 7-8 year deal. Real talk. Ekitike signed a 6-year deal though, which is cool. Yeah, big up yourself, Ants. Big up the Twitch gang. I saw something else earlier on. that I just wanted to touch on. Oh yeah, that's it. Big up Sammy in the building as always, guys. Tomorrow on my channel, we will be on my big up channel. We will be doing a manager special as requested. Sammy's super excited for this one. My boy Sammy's one of the main reasons why I'm doing it. I did promise I was going to do this a little while ago. We're going to be ranking managers. It's going to get emotional and it's going to get hectic. I've got an esteemed panel I'm putting together for that one. So please, guys, make sure you join me tomorrow on my big up channel at 9 o'clock for the manager ranking special. It's going to be fun. And I'm not going to lie, I'm very, very intrigued as to who's going to pick who and what's going to end up being the main argument. Let me put the link in the chat right now for this one. So I'm putting the link in the chat just so you guys know where to meet us tomorrow. There you go. Ranking the world's best managers. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock on my big up channel. Should be fun. Ant says his mate is an Arsenal fan and he's got Arsenal odds-on favourite to win the league. All good. It's all good, bro. Just let them talk. You let them talk. They've said this every season, right? Every season, Arsenal tell us they're going to win the league. And I'm not saying that they're not capable. They're capable. But the only way Arsenal win the league for me, in my opinion, is if Liverpool and City fuck up. Arsenal can't win the league just purely based on their ability. And I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just looking at the three teams and seeing which one I think actually looks the best. Man for man, whatever. Arsenal only win the league if Liverpool and City fuck up. And I'm not even going to lie, we cannot discount Chelsea. We can't. It might click. It might click. So we cannot write off Chelsea. We really can't. If Chelsea get a goalkeeper and a defender, we can't write Chelsea off at all. We really can't. I'm not saying they're going to win it. I'm just saying we can't count them out. I think at the moment it's an absolute guarantee that top four will be Chelsea, Arsenal, City, and Liverpool. Right now, I think that's the top four, absolutely guaranteed. What order they finish in, I'm not sure. Yeah, guys, big up Malcolm and Red Scout. Chelsea want Hato, which is a target for Liverpool. That's who I want. So I'm actually really annoyed about that. If they get him, I'm really, really annoyed. I think he should be going to a different club. I think it might be a little bit too early for him to go and be the first team starter. And I think if he goes to Chelsea, he actually will. I think he'll play alongside Colwill. Might be a little early. At least if he comes to Liverpool, he'll have a season or two where he'll be like a squad player while he grows. Because he's only, 20, 21, Hato? Like, he's very young. I don't even think he might even still be a teenager. So it could be a little bit too soon for him to go to Chelsea and literally lead the line. Yeah, he's still 19. So it might be a little early for him to go there. Yeah, it could be a tricky one. Could be a tricky one for him if he goes there. Whereas if he comes to Liverpool, then he'll be part of a squad rotation. He can grow. Do you know what I mean? Could kill him if he goes to Chelsea, playing that much pressure straight away. But we will see, man. We will see. I want him at Liverpool, but we will see. Yep, Sammy, it is ranking of all time. It isn't just current managers. It is ranking all-time managers. Of course, there's going to be a limit to how far back we go because none of us can discuss like Alf Ramsey and flipping Matt Busby. You know what I mean? You know, like we're not going to go back that far. You know what I mean? It's going to have to be like relative. You know what I mean? Because we've never watched those type of people, so we're not going to be able to like. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I think I might start it at like 1970, just so that we don't go back too far, you know? 50 years of history of managers. I think that's how we should do it. We go back 50 years. Of course, obviously, none of us were alive 50 years ago, but like, I think that's fair. We go back to 50. If we go back to the 70s, We can't go back to like the 50s and the 60s and stuff like that. But I'll figure it out. And I'll let you guys know when we start tomorrow's show. Yeah, 70s. Yeah, I think we should go back to the 70s. We started the 70s. We don't need to go back further than that, because any further back than that will be a little bit too far. Will Arteta be mentioned? Alex, come on. Man's out here just winning charity shields. And anyway, I know you're trolling, Alex. I know you're trolling. Hey, do you know what? Big up yourself now, though, for reminding me. This is definitely something that I wanted to. Oh yeah, the quiz, Shanti. I forgot about the quiz. Yo, I need to write that down. I've got to remember that, because we are meant to do the quiz as well. There you go. I've made a note of that. Big up yourself for reminding me, G. Got to do that quiz. Oh yeah, Spain, Germany are playing now, right? To see who plays England. Yes, Beijing, my brother. Big up your damn selves. Big up your damn self, my bro. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna do that women's final, you know, because yesterday I really enjoyed that semi-final. It was actually a fun watch. It was crazy tense. And you know what? See this lady right here. Yeah, Agumang. Big up your damn self, girl. Big up your damn self. I want to take this moment right now, yeah. The composure for the finish. Absolutely brilliant play from her yesterday. Came off the bench, teenager, saved the day, and pretty much is one of the key reasons as to why England women, the Lionesses, are through to the final of the Euros. Absolutely super clutch moment now, though. And you want to know what? I'm going to take this time right now, yeah? And listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very, very carefully, yeah? To who this may concern. You know who it is, yeah? I'm talking to, because you'll know who you are. And you'll know that you're the person I'm talking to. See the people sending the racist messages to the Lionesses, yeah? To the black girls that are part of the team. And just in general, why don't you go fuck yourself? Yeah. Spin on a sixpence, and I hope it slips and goes somewhere that hurts. Yeah. You assholes. It is 2025 and you fuckers still keep coming out the woodwork with your bullshit. That young girl just cut right through the heart of all of those racists. They didn't want to celebrate that. They did not want to celebrate that. You know they didn't, but they were forced to. So while you watch Black Excellence with your racist self, why don't you also fuck yourself? And I ain't pulling no punches, and I don't take nothing back. I mean every word I'm saying. You racist fuckers, go fuck yourself. And anybody come talk to me if you want. I'll repeat it again, and I'll say it louder if you want. I have absolutely no idea how you lot still have the nerve for this cowardly bullshit that you lot are still doing in 2025. Get educated and get a fucking life. And big up that young girl, man. She's an absolute G for that. And I loved every moment of it, because I know it cut through them. I know it cut through them. So big up her, man. And I hope the Lionesses go on and retain that, man. Back to back. I'm not even going to lie. The England ladies are doing their thing, man. They are doing their thing. I know that was a little bit somber, people, but I just felt like I had to say it, because I'm fucking sick of this racism. It's doing my head in. It's actually, it's 2025, you uneducated shits. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? This new generation need to learn properly, and you lot are still on that bullshit. Fucking hell, man. What the hell? Big up Jay again, who says Pierce has had no sources all summer until now. Yeah, I know. James Pierce came out, and what was it exactly that he said, guys? He said he doesn't think that we'll be going for Ekitike, I think it was. Someone remind me what it was that Pierce said, because I can't remember exactly. I did see something earlier on. You know what? One generation at a time is real talk. Big up yourself. Yeah, big up people. Big up, man. Big up everyone in the chat. I had to get it off my chest, man. I had to get it off my chest. It's crazy. Like 2025 and it's still happening. The poor girl couldn't even really play because she was so like traumatized and she's come off of social media and everything. It's like, anyway. Paul Joyce has said Liverpool retain an interest in Newcastle's. Yeah, look, all of these journalists are kind of giving us mixed messages right now. But I think the one message that we know that's actually for a fact is that we are definitely interested, and if there's an opportunity, we will take it. Right, that is the absolute guarantee right now. The absolute guarantee right now is that if the opportunity arises, we will take it. So what we need to do is we just need to watch this space. Newcastle are trying to sign Wissa, and apparently they've piqued their interest in Sesko. If they can get one of or both of those players through the door, that is adequate replacements, and then maybe we can talk. Again, somebody said earlier on in the stream, apologies, I forgot what your name was, that it'll be very interesting what's happening with Isak, depending on if he goes on the tour, because Newcastle will leave for their tour tomorrow. Will he go? If he doesn't go on the tour, maybe they'll say injury, but it could be because his head's turned. We don't know. We're not going to speculate at this moment in time. We're just going to watch this space and we're going to hope. Because if we get Isak, oh my days, if we get Isak. And I'm going to be real. I'm not patronizing Newcastle in any way when I say this. So if there's any Newcastle fans who see this or are in the chat right now, first of all, big up yourselves. You know I've got a soft spot for Newcastle. It's my second team because my family support Newcastle. So like I've always had a soft spot for Newcastle. So this ain't shade. This isn't anything like that. But Newcastle have to know their role and they have to know where they sit in the hierarchy, right? And I think that Sesko and Wissa is brilliantly Newcastle's level. It'll be Wissa that can bang right now, Sesko the one for the future. Let Isak go. Have that 300 or 400 million to spend because of the PSR that you'll get from the 130 to 150 you'll get for Isak. And then go and build your squad. Go and build your squad. That's what you're supposed to do. Build your squad. Again, I'm not being disrespectful. You need to know your place. Newcastle ain't a team who can win the league. Newcastle ain't a team who can win the Champions League. Newcastle are a team who are trying their best to become that team. And to become that team, you need a stronger squad, not a first 11. Because you get 1 or 2 injuries to that first 11 and then you're in trouble. Same thing happened to Liverpool back in 13-14. Everybody here who's a Liverpool fan can remember that. In 13-14, we had an unbelievable first 11. We had Suarez, we had Coutinho, we had Sturridge, we had Gerrard. We had Coutinho, young Sterling. We had a brilliant first 11, but we didn't have a squad. And when we got 1 or 2 injuries, we were effed. That was it. And that was how eventually we weren't able to get over the line. Henderson got a suspension. Sturridge got an injury. And we just couldn't get over the line. We didn't have a strong squad. We had a great 11. If you want to win things, you have to have a great squad. If you want a great squad, you build with selling like we did with Coutinho. And again, I'm not being patronizing or condescending. I'm being real right now. Newcastle fans, please understand. I'm giving you advice based on where we've been. This is what happens. You are Liverpool 10 years ago. And now look at us now. Yeah, I know Newcastle fans don't want to wait 10 years. But you're definitely going to have to wait 3 or 4. Not going to happen overnight. Imagine if you had 300 to 400 million you could spend from selling Isak. You could come and get Harvey Elliott. We could do it as part of the deal. I don't want to see my boy go because he's an absolute brilliant footballer. But if he wants game time, Newcastle is an excellent move for him. Absolutely massive squad improvement for Newcastle. Possibly even a starter. If he goes there, that's what, 40 million I reckon we'd let him go for. You go and get Sesko for about maybe 70 or 80 million. You're future-proofing because in a few years' time, he will be good. I don't think he's ready now, but in a few years' time, he will be. If you go and get Wissa, or I've actually heard Ollie Watkins is actually on Newcastle's radar. That would be a brilliant move. If you buy Sesko for the future, you get Ollie Watkins for now, that is a brilliant way to replace Isak. You got Watkins who will bang goals. We've all seen it. Yeah, he's 30 now, but he's still a goal getter. Like, I reckon he'll only get maybe 5 to 10 goals less than Isak in a season. So it ain't that big of a drop-off. You can maybe try and share the goals around another way. He'll only probably be about 40 million now with him being 31 year left on his deal, if I'm not mistaken. So probably be about 40 mil to get him now. And then you can go and buy like a defender and a goalkeeper with the rest of the money. So imagine that. Imagine if you got Watkins or Wissa, you got Sesko, you got Elliott, you got a centre-back. I'm not sure who it could be, but you can go and get a centre-back. Trafford looks like he's going to Man City. So you're still going to need a goalkeeper. But you got, I'm sure with that money you can go about. And that is how you go and you build your squad. I'm just saying, again, I'm not taking a piss. I'm not trying to patronize Newcastle. I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm just being honest. Newcastle need to know their place in the football hierarchy at the moment. And it isn't a team trying to win the league. It's a team aspiring to build to that point. And building to that point means you have a squad. You add those players I just said to the team you already have, and you're cooking. You keep Isak and you keep getting rejected by players because you can't really afford it or whatever. Then what happens? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying. Indy. What's Indy got to say? Let me check out what Indy's saying. On Twitter, on X, yeah? Is it? Let me see. What's Indy saying? Is it another bumper? Okay, 3 minutes ago. Right. I'm gonna bring this up with you guys before I even read it. Let me bring this up and we can read this together because I haven't read this yet. Give me a second. Right, people. Hopefully you guys can see that. LFC have offered Ibrahim Konate a new contract to extend his career at the club. Konate is really focused on extending his contract with Liverpool, but wants to be rewarded in line with the other centre-backs in the Premier League. The offer was made today at 5 p.m. Yo, Indy's been good in this window, yeah? He has been good. Let me get that Bomber Clark a like and a Ross Clark tweet. Ibu! And he deserves to be in line with the rest of the centre-backs. If the rest of them are getting 200 grand a week, he deserves 200 grand a week. If they're getting 210, give him 210. Ibu is top 5 in the world. If we lose him, what do we do? Honestly, what do we do? If we can add Guehi and keep Ibu, we're cooking. Big up Indy. That's cheered me up. I'm not going to get gassed and carried away. It's not an official thing or anything, but that's cheered me up. We've offered him a new contract and he wants to be a Liverpool player. He just wants to be paid appropriately. I like that. I like it a lot. If we get Ibu to sign that new deal, that will feel just as good as bringing in these new signings. I can't even lie to you. If Ibu signs a new contract, that will actually feel like how I feel about the other players we've been buying. Yo, watch this space. Watch this space. Yeah, that's cheered me up. Ekitike and promising Ibu news on the same day. That's cheered me up still. That's cheered me up. You know what, Morton? It's real talk. A top 5 centre-back in the world deserves top 5 centre-back wages. Facts. It's facts. Absolute facts. And he's without a shadow of a doubt a top 5 centre-back in world football. I don't care what no one says, and I'm sure all the Liverpool fans agree with me. Ibu is an absolute bad boy. We have to keep him. And if we can bring in Guehi as well, and our centre-back options are Guehi, Ibu, and Van Dijk and Gomez. Oh, we gonna cook. We gonna cook. That is 4 centre-backs of absolute pure quality. I know we've got to worry about Gomez's injury worries, obviously. But like the ability, ain't no one doubting Gomez's ability. That back 4 is special. Guehi, Gomez, Ibu, Virgil. That is absolute top level quality. absolute top quality. Oh my days. So let's see, man. Let's see. I'm looking forward to hearing some more positive news on that one for sure. So yeah, people, I'm gonna round it up there. Big up your damn selves each and every time. This is a spontaneous one because obviously the news broke. You know what I mean? And you know I'm here for it. If anything else breaks, obviously we'll be back again tomorrow for that panel show. Please make sure you come and join me on my Big Up channel. Putting the link in the chat again, guys. Make sure you are there. Well, we are going to rank the world's best all-time managers. Going to be a fun one. And you know what, guys? I'm also putting together a team to bring you guys a panel show either tomorrow or Friday as well. I think you guys deserve it. In fact, you do deserve it. The Kopish community deserves a panel show. I'm going to call it the Title Charge show, and I'm going to be getting Chelsea, Arsenal, and Man City representatives to let's have a little discussion about how everyone feels about this title race, because those are the 4 teams I think will be from the beginning in the title race. So I hope you lot are there for that one as well. Yeah, no, Celine, big up. I made sure I started. I know, my brother. I'm so sorry to hear that, my bro. Unknown has just lost his best friends. And without a shadow of a doubt, every single person understands why and that you are struggling, bro. As someone who's lost people who are unbelievably close to me, the heartbreak is incredible. Sometimes you don't know what to do with yourself. You find yourself lost in your own thoughts. You find yourself lost in your own emotions. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. The worst part is you can't sleep at night. That's the worst part. You can't sleep at night. It's horrible. It really is horrible. But I prayers are with you, my bro. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. I really, really am sorry to hear that. I hope his or her family is okay as well. Like, prayers to them, prayers to you and yours, and to all his friends and everyone, or her, because obviously you didn't specify, so I don't want to speculate. But yeah, man, sorry to hear that, my G. I'm really sorry to hear that. Keep your head up. Try. I guess the only advice I can give, because everybody is an individual and you just don't know. Everybody deals with things differently. I'm somebody who's quite good at dealing with stuff, and I know some people aren't. So my advice not work for other people, if that makes sense, because everybody is different. But what I do is I block the noise out, bro. I'll distract myself with a film I've been looking forward to. I'll play some music. I'll call other friends. Maybe talk to my brother. If there's a family member close, if you have a partner, a missus or whatnot. I mean, do you know what? I know you could even be a female yourself. Do you know what I mean? I just realized I'm even making an assumption on that. So if you are obviously you know what I mean, your partner, whoever it may be, just ask them for a hug, man. Talk. Don't be afraid to show the emotion. And time will be the healer, bro. That's the only thing I can say, man. Time will be the healer. It's difficult. It's very, very difficult, man. It really is. So big up, man. Keep your head up, man, and keep us posted on how you doing, man. You're a very regular, important part of the community. So I hope you're all right, man. Keep your head up, man, and keep us updated on how you're doing, man. You know what I mean? And one piece of advice I will give, I can't even lie to you. Sleep is really important, and it's so difficult to get sleep when you're grieving or you're going through something so deep. Now, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm just letting you know what I did. I got prescribed melatonin, which is a natural. It's not a drug or anything. It's just natural. From what I understand, melatonin is actually in the body already. This just increases it, which gives you a nice, relaxed feeling and helps you drift off to sleep, no matter how stressed out you are. Sleep is really important. I've seen people really, really have their health deteriorate through mourning and through depression because they can't sleep. And when you can't sleep, your body doesn't rest. Your organs don't get any rest. Your organs start playing up. Your stomach starts having issues. You start getting headaches. Sleep is so important. And stress, I know sleep is a cocktail for a disaster. So if you're struggling to sleep as well, like, don't be afraid to go to the doctor and just ask for a little helping aid. I'm not saying medicate up yourself, but get some sleep, because I've definitely watched people really, really have their health deteriorate because they can't sleep during mourning or depression. And you don't want that, because it just brings more and more depression on you. Do you know what I mean? If you're already upset and then you get bad health, it's not good, man. So yeah, that's the advice I can give. Again, I'm no doctor. I'm just saying that's what I did through doctor's advice, and it helped. It helped. It helps you to sleep at night. You know what I mean? So you can feel a bit more refreshed, and you can have a break from the thing you can't stop thinking about as well, which is horrible. But yeah, man, keep your head up. Keep your head up. Right, people, big up your damn selves every time, and let me know in the comments if you're watching this afterwards as well. How you feel about everything that we spoke about today, or the I mean, that Ibu, I mean, unknown, that's some real stuff. That's just really, like, you know, that makes life reality hit, right? This is just football. That's real. Unknown's going through something that a lot of us may have gone through, and it's horrible, man. It's very, you know what I mean, it's very grounding. But from a football point of view, some good news today, man. Some good news. Exercise as well. Big up yourself, Yield. Yeah, that's very, very true as well. Exercise is very, very good for taking your mind off it, getting the endorphins running, which is good for depression and when you're mourning as well. So yeah, man, try and exercise. Stay strong though, G. Stay strong, man. People, love as always, man. I appreciate you guys as always. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, smash that like button. Make sure you're there tomorrow on Big Up for that manager conversation, and make sure you're subscribed as well, guys, because at the end of the month, remember I said we are moving to subscriber only forever in the chat, so you won't be able to chat if you're not a subscriber. And big up the members as well. We've got a new members show that will be coming for you at the end of this week as well. So people, show your love to Unknown, show your support. Big up everyone, and we will be back maybe even tomorrow. Again, like I said, I've got a panel show I'm building for you guys. Tomorrow, Friday, we'll be back with that as well. And as well as all our other shows, we've even got the end of the month coming up as well. I think the calling show will be next Friday, but maybe we might do it this Friday, depending. So yeah, there is a lot to come, people. There is a lot to come. Pause. Big up yourselves, everyone. Love as always. Smash that like button on the way out. Make sure you got that notification on so you know when we're going live for the next one. And we will catch you on the flip side. Absolute beauty, girl. Well done. Welcome to Liverpool. Hugo Boss. And we're out, people. Peace.